And now on to Foodie Friday, and Lee Morgan joins us. Lee is head chef at the South Sands Hotel and Restaurant in Salcombe. And congratulations before we go any further, because last time you came to see us, you were not the head chef there, were you?
No, I wasn't, no. A few months down the line, and things are looking up.
Well done you.
Thank
Fantastic.
you very much.
Drink driving, if the limit came down to 50, how much would it impact upon places like yours, do you think?
Well, we're very fortunate. We have a fantastic service that we provide for our customers. We have our own taxi. Being that we're so far into the depths, and you have to get to us by driving, or during the summertime you can come by ferry.
Yeah.
But we have our own taxi that you can book, and it will come and pick you up and take you home.
Right, OK. You have to pay for that, presumably.
Yes.
But it is a dedicated taxi for the South Sands Hotel?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Right.
It's a big 6-seater Land Rover.
Oh, right. Is it like a bus? I mean, can several different people get in it and get stopped off along the way, or must it operate only as a taxi and just go from A to B?
Well, I believe it's a proper taxi. If you've got 4 people, a table for 4, then I'm sure they'll do a couple of drop-offs.
Right. So you wouldn't be overly worried then if it came down from 80 to 50 milligrams?
No.
Right, okie-doke. Right, superfoods today.
Yes, sir.
Why did you want to do superfoods today?
Well, it's the time of the year that we really need to be sort of boosting our immune systems and just helping ourselves through the dark nights and the cold mornings, and everybody needs a bit of a kick.
Not to mention the excessive consumption.
The excessive consumption as well, yes.
OK. Well, I see here a lovely sort of dip selection, I suppose you'd call this, in front of me, would you?
Yes, just we have some flatbreads with some chia seeds and...
What? Excuse me, what?
Chia seeds.
Chia?
Chia.
How are you spelling that?
C-H-I-A.
C-H-I-A. What is a chia?
A chia seed is... it comes from South America. It's... Everybody targets all these superfoods. Basically, superfood is a bit of a marketing ploy. A lot of foods are all tagged around a lot of foods that are high in antioxidants and bits and pieces like that, and that's what the chia seeds are. They're great at digestion. They're good for high in vitamins, high in protein.
There's a plant called the chia from which these are the seeds.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, OK.
It's actually related to the mint plant.
Oh, OK.
We've got some spinach in there as well, which is massively high in vitamin D.
Oh, right, yes, in the middle. I can see the stripe down the middle now, yes. Very nice. I don't know if it's the seeds, but there's a certain... It's like you're crunching into something slightly, isn't it?
It does kind of pop.
Very nice. And in front, and to go with those, we've got these 3 dips here.
So. You have beetroot and South Devon Chili Farm elderflower compote.
Right.
Which is a red one, and then you have seaweed, which is basically turned into like a lava bread.
Okay.
Which, obviously, most of the green foods, green fruit and vegetables are packed full of nutrients and vitamins. Spinach being in abundance. We went down, we got some spinach, cooked it up, pureed it down, and there we go. So
I'm worried to go on to the other dips now, because the beetroot one is one of the most fantastic things I've ever tasted.
Thank you very much.
Phenomenal.
It's got quite a kick, though, hasn't it?
It's got, just for me, exactly the right amount of kick. The texture is divine. It's just like velvet.
Thank you.
It's incredibly beetrooty.
Yep.
And something else as well. What's the other thing? Did you say elderflower?
Elderflower, yeah.
Wouldn't have known that, but there is,
it gives it a little perfumey...
something else going on there. Wow, that's just lovely.
Excellent.
I must go on to number 2, though. And do you remind me of this one again, the one in the middle?
It's a seaweed puree.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So this is mainly seaweed.
Yes.
Is that ordinary seaweed, or is that special?
Ordinary seaweed.
Wow.
There is a proper Latin name for it, but I've left my notes in the car.
I used to pop in the little bubble bits when I was little. It was like the precursor to bubble wrap, wasn't it? Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at the colour of it as well. It is like being on a beach, isn't it? Right. Almost lurid, really. And
it properly smells of the sea.
It's got that smell.
It does.
I'm a bit afraid of this
No,
one.
go on.
No, because I know I like beetroot, but do I like common or garden seaweed? We'll find out.
So that's...
Oh, yeah. What else did you say was in there?
It's naturally salty, so there's no salt added.
So it's mainly seaweed?
Mainly seaweed, yeah.
And
there's a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and...
God, why aren't we harvesting this? My goodness me! I mean, this could solve all the world's problems. I would have thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, massively high in nutrients, high in fibre, which is good for you because you eat a lower amount of it, but it fills you up faster, so you don't tend to snack during the day.
It's quite interesting. Slightly odd, isn't it? You have to admit.
Yes.
It's not perhaps as user-friendly as the divine beetroot, but very interesting and not unpleasant by any manner of means.
Fantastic.
And finally,
it's a hummus made from just straight up chickpeas, garlic, a little bit of sunblush tomato in there as well.
so I'm already eating superfoods without knowing it, because
Absolutely.
who doesn't have a little pot of the old hummus every so often?
For sure.
Okay. And you've added sunblush tomato.
Sunblush tomatoes in there just for a little bit of sweetness.
Now, very nice hummus.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
It's almost like smoky. Did you roast anything?
No, that's the sunblushed.
Just the sunblush you're doing that.
It gives it that little...
Very good. So this is an exemplary starter then.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of health.
Yeah, oh yes, for sure. There was so, like I said, the antioxidants. I'm going to say that word so many times today. Antioxidants.
Yeah, I don't even really know what it means.
Antioxidants, basically, it helps flush the impurities out of your body.
Right.
So,
And,
it helps
they get into your body how?
just for when you're overworked, you're tired. You're eating a lot of fatty foods. It just helps purify the body. A lot of detoxing.
Very, very nice. Thank goodness I'm not one of those presenters, though, who speaks with their mouth full, because it does annoy people.
Like the man with the bag of
And
crisps.
I'll never do it. Never, ever do it. Right, one course down and two to go. It's the antidote to Christmas excess today. It's superfoods for Christmas with head chef from the South Sands. Head chef, don't you know? From the South Sands Hotel and Restaurant in Salcombe. Kim has sent us an email, chef, saying, I have IBS and find beetroot sold in jars makes me ill, probably owing to the vinegar. How best to prepare fresh beetroot minus vinegar, please? Well, there's a lot of ways to prepare a beetroot, aren't there?
There is. I mean, you can bake it. But boiling is probably the most household friendly. Just simply give it a good wash, cover it in a little salted water, and just simmer until you can put a knife into it and it'll drop off like a potato.
Yeah. Lovely roasted.
Beautifully roasted. And you get so many different types as well. You get the golden beetroot.
They're coming in now, aren't they? Yes.
Yeah, all the fancy varieties. You have the candied beetroot, gives you the little rings and the stripes are pink and white.
Yeah.
Or just the common or garden red beetroot.
I like to chop it up into pieces about as big as pieces of roast parsnip.
Yep.
And put it in a little bit of hot oil, and then roast it as if it were a roast parsnip.
For sure, yeah.
It takes a long time. It's got to go sort of slightly wrinkly on the outside, and then you've got a crunchy outside.
Yeah, we've also
softening.
smoked it before as well.
Have you smoked? Ah. Well, there you are, Kim. You don't need to buy beetroot in vinegar, but of course, if you don't want to make it yourself, plenty of fresh beetroot for sale in the supermarkets now, just cooked in, I suppose, water.
Yeah, and the farm shops you can get all your fresh stuff.
Yeah, so there we are. Right, now then, here's my main course, and I had what looks like a fish fillet, possibly in a crust.
Yes, what you have on there, we have a beautiful, fresh, local mackerel fillet.
Ah, yes, so it is. I'll cut into it now.
And that's carefully cooked sous vide, which is a very healthy way to cook. It's basically a posh boil in the bag method, and then that was cooked 8 minutes at 40 degrees, so it's barely cooked, and then you let it go properly cold overnight, and then I've coated that in a turmeric quinoa.
This is quinoa, right? Okay.
And served that with kale, which we touched on last time, being an amazing sort of power-packed vitamin D's, antioxidants, and that has secret ingredient in there of black garlic.
I heard Mary Berry on the telly the other day saying she doesn't get kale.
Oh, really?
I don't think she's had it right, because if it's cooked just right, as this is, so not crunchy, but also not horribly soft.
No.
And if it's well seasoned, it's a lovely green flavour, isn't it?
For sure, yeah.
Well, the mackerel is fantastic. And, of course, this sous videing business is everywhere now, isn't it? I mean, master chefs have to have their sous vide.
Yep. It's a posh boil in the bag method. It's easy to do at home as well. You don't have to have the vac pack, and you can do it in a slow cooker. And
do you?
Tightly wrap all your fish in a in cling film before you do it.
You'd never do it on the hob, would you? Because you'd never maintain the temperature.
No, it's very difficult to maintain the. That's why if you've got like a slow pot cooker at home, the electric ones that you'd have on the worktop, that you could put a chili or a casserole in, go to work, come back. You can do this as well.
Well, what a great tip to use your slow cooker.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody saying do sous videing in a slow cooker before. Yeah. So, of course, the things you don't get is the crunch. So you have then got to do something like if you're doing lamb. You've got to finish it off in a pan, haven't you, something to get some colour on it.
Get a little bit more colour on it, but then it's a very healthy way to cook it.
Okay. So going through the various components here. First of all, what is the mackerel giving me? Why is that a superfood?
Mackerel, oily fish, amazing.
Omega-3?
Omega-3, yes, thank you. And antioxidants and fibre, vitamins. There's just so many different bits and pieces that you get from an oily fish.
The quinoa crust?
Quinoa crust.
Which is lovely, by the way.
Very similar to the chia seeds that we mentioned earlier, comes from South America. Doesn't really taste of a lot like a couscous, so you need something like the turmeric or a curry powder in there.
Now, what? Yes, there's something going on. I thought it might be whole grain mustard. No, is it?
No. It's a little turmeric and curry powder.
It's turmeric and curry powder. Okay.
Yeah, turmeric itself has been in the press quite a bit in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So studies suggesting that it helps fight certain cancers.
And wonderful for colour, of course. Yeah, that golden sunshine colour of India.
Yeah.
All over your plate in a dark British winter.
Incredibly aromatic.
Yeah, very good. And the kale, of all the vegetables you could have picked, you've gone for kale.
I love kale. I hated it as a child, and ever since then, when your tastes change and when you get older, it's the home comforts that you really love. And it's bang in season at the moment. Just got.
I thought this plateful might need a bit of sauce or a bit of liquid of some sort, but there's so much juiciness going on.
Because the fish is so moist and the kale is lightly oiled, it's just enough.
Yeah, and it looks so attractive as well because obviously the quinoa's got a slight texture to it, so it's this kind of knobbly, almost rusticy coating on the fish here, which is very, very nice. Now, you're very kindly, we ask all our chefs to give us at least one recipe to put on our Facebook page.
Yep.
And you're going to give us this one?
Yes, I'll do that one for you, certainly.
Quinoa crusted sous vide mackerel, which you can do at home if you've got a slow cooker, with kale. Right. Pop those headphones on, because Jean in Tiverton wishes to impart another beetroot recipe. I can't have too many beetroot recipes in my repertoire, Jean, so thanks for calling.
That's all right.
Love it to pieces, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I love beetroot.
Yeah. What do you do with yours?
I boil it, and then I either slice it or dice it.
Yeah.
And I put it in a dish, and I make either a sugar-free jelly or an ordinary jelly, blackcurrant or raspberry.
Oh.
Pour it over and let it set in the beetroot.
Right, and is that then for savoury or sweet purposes?
Well, either, really, because it's not too sweet, because, the beetroot aren't sort of over-sweet, are they? But, no, I eat it with salad or anything. Yeah.
Have ever heard of that before, Lee?
Yes, I have. Beetroot does work really well in desserts, especially. You can melon bowl it once it's cooked, coat it in chocolate, and then if it was dusted in something like a candied walnut crumb.
Ah, right, yes.
So you get an extra crunch, and then it's almost like a jelly in the middle as well. So it's awesome. Yeah,
you can put it into chocolate cakes as well, can't you? Beetroot
it gives it beautifully moist.
Yeah. What a versatile thing, Jean. It's a main course and a pudding, and it's an everything, isn't
it? Yes, it
Wonderful.
is. Very nice.
Yours sounds great. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Nice to hear from you. Keep them coming. 0345 301 1034. I wish I got more time to eat this, but I can see the team next door doing their puppy dog eyes through the window, so I shall relinquish the main course and we'll come on to this dessert soon. We're doing Foodie Friday, and we're doing superfoods today with Lee Morgan, who's the head chef of the South Sands Hotel and Restaurant in Salcombe. I think one thing we've certainly proved so far is that it doesn't have to be worthy or chewy or
not at all.
knit your own lentil-y at all, does it? No.
People have this perception of superfoods, and they think it's overly healthy, and it's mung beans, and it's, like you said, lentils.
Yes. Which have their place and can be nice, but...
Oh, for sure, but if you work it with a nice confit duck, and lentils are amazing.
And that pudding looks like the naughtiest pudding in the world that, doesn't belong in this category at all.
Everything in moderation, we know that.
Except on that plate.
Yes.
Do you want to pass him over?
Yeah, certainly.
Let me have a little taste of this here. So I'm guessing chocolate. I don't know.
Yes.
Call me psychic, but I've never seen them all chocolatey
No,
looking.
on this we have 75% Venezuelan dark chocolate.
Oh, my goodness.
Which people forget that chocolate is a bean. It is a vegetable. It's not just a sin. It is actually better for you, pound for pound, there's as many nutrients in there as there would be in 6 apples.
Wow. Although maybe don't eat a pound all in one go.
No, not at all.
What have you done with it here? It's very truffly, this, isn't
Truffly, yes. This was actually my executive pastry chef, Craig Akehurst. He's put this together.
I love you, Craig. Will you marry me? This is fabulous.
It's a marvellous addition to the team, and he was kind of the influence behind the whole show today, really.
Right, so what's in the chocolate here?
In the chocolate, you have some pureed coconut, or pureed organic coconut in that as well. The 75% chocolate to make a chocolate marquis. And then you have some more coconut for it to sit on. You have an oolong tea gel around the outside.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet. I thought it might be an apple puree, but
No,
it's
an oolong tea gel.
Oh, nice, sort of odd.
Gives you an ooh.
Something flavour going on there. I don't think you can get Joe Brown pictures if you collect these.
I don't think so, no.
No. But very nice.
And the sorbet on the side is blueberry and spirulina.
I knew it was some kind of dark fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Spirulina. What is spirulina?
Spirulina's an algae, which you can pick up from most of your health food shops.
Right.
Which is just in abundance, packed full of everything that's good.
Now, I used to think that something that is cream and milk based didn't really go with something that is water based. So I never saw the point of sorbets with chocolatey things.
No.
But I've completely changed my mind on that. I think for a start, the room temperature and the icy cold is great together.
Yep.
And even the rich kind of cragginess and the
cleanliness of the
cleanliness work absolutely brilliantly together. Yes.
He is a genius.
Yeah, he is. And little bits of white dust around the
That's
edge here.
the organic coconut pureed flesh.
Oh, so it is. It's just a real hit of
Real hit.
creamy coconut. Wow.
Like I said, high in fibre and nutrients. It's also, it's just really tasty, and it's a great way to finish off the meal.
Are you putting these things on your menu?
Yes, they're on actually over the weekend. We've got those on all weekend, alongside our festive menu and loads of stuff going on at the minute.
Do you have them in a different category to point up the fact that they are superfood recipes? Or
No, we've got a new tabled oat menu that we've put together, which is very reasonable. And those will be going on that this weekend.
Yes, and you'll be shaping up for Christmas. Are you open at Christmas itself?
Yes, we've almost fully booked. There's always room for a few more.
On Christmas Day?
Christmas Day, yes.
You'll be working on Christmas Day?
Yes, unfortunately.
I'll be working on Christmas Day.
Yes, I heard earlier, finish at 12 though.
This is very true. You'll be finishing quite a
6,
bit
7.
later. But no evening service, of course.
No.
Day.
Residents,
you have to cook for residents, of course? You've got
yes, we'll be in a hotel. We're pretty much 365, 7 days.
Do most people still want the absolute traditional Christmas lunch on Christmas Day? Or do you
we've got a full-on 7-courser on Christmas Day.
Gosh, what are you adding to the things we'd expect then?
Well, you've got a bird in bird as a bit of a twist, and then you have a 3 meat roast. We've got some beautiful local scallops, an amazing, Craig's put together an amazing dessert with a fig ice cream, and he's making his own Christmas puddings. Yeah, it's awesome.
Can you reveal what the twist on the bird in bird is?
No, that's secret.
Okay, well, what's he done? One of them's not a bird. I don't know. Anyway, how should I know? Have a wonderful Christmas anyway.
And you, sir.
Thank you for your contributions.
Thank you.
That lovely main course with the sous vide mackerel and the kale and all the rest of it is going to go on, we think probably on Monday, but before, if we can do it, onto our Facebook page. Well worth having a look at, facebook.com/BBC Radio Devon. I'm going to tuck into a bit more of this fantastic chocolate dessert, and we will see you again very soon, I hope.
I look forward to it. Have a nice Christmas.
You too.